Good afternoon, my Sarcoidosis family. Welcome, returning subscribers. Hello to all the new people that came to say hi. This is Sarcoidosis Talk with Maya. Thank you for joining me. Um, I got a question in my inbox. How did I find out I have sarcoidosis? Okay, let's talk about it. Um, I went in for a hysterectomy 2011 and everything went okay, I would say. Not great, but not horrible. When I woke up, the nurse made me bust one of my stitches. They sewed me back up. I left the hospital the next day. Everything was fine. 4 or 5 days later, I ended up with pneumonia that they couldn't get rid of for months. I had pneumonia from April to August. They kept giving me antibiotic after antibiotic after antibiotic after antibiotic. Still could not get rid of the pneumonia while I was getting sicker and sicker and sicker. My stepmother lives in Kansas City and she is a physician and she kept saying, that sounds like sarcoidosis. Ask your doctor to test you for sarcoidosis. I said, well, here's my portal information. Email him and see what he has to say. She sent him an email and basically he politely sent her a message back saying, you're in another state. You're not her treating physician. Mind your business, so to speak. So they kept giving me antibiotics, more antibiotics, more antibiotics. Finally, they decided, let's drain her lungs, get some of this fluid out, and they tested the fluid. They called me in on my birthday. I was sitting in Applebee's with the kids' godmom. Hey, Millie. Um, and they called me and said, hey, we need you to come in so we could talk to you. Me and her finished eating. I left, went to the doctor's office in California, and they said, well, it's not cancer, but it's sarcoidosis. Okay, what is that? Here, let me write it down for you so you can Google it. Aren't you the doctor? Isn't that your job to tell me what the hell is going on? Not Google it? Well, I could, but you might not understand. So if I don't understand from you, what makes you think I'm going to understand it from Google? At least with you, I can ask some questions. You know what? You're no longer my doctor. I'm out of here. Peace. I called my stepmom and said, okay, it's sarcoidosis. What the hell is that? Okay. That's how I was diagnosed. I had a lot of ups and downs in the beginning. They still couldn't get rid of the pneumonia for about another 3 weeks or month. They put me on prednisone first. Prednisone is the devil, I'm telling you. Weight gain, Cushing syndrome, causes diabetes. I mean, it has so many side effects. Yes, it does help with the inflammation. Yes, it is good for you medically when you really need it. But if you don't really need it, me personally, like I said, I'm not a doctor. Disclaimer, I am not a doctor. It's not my job to tell you how to treat you. I just know what isn't for me. And prednisone is definitely one of those drugs that I try to stay away from. Um, I did Medrol for years and years, and I went from size 14, 16, all the way up to a size 24, back down to a size 9, back up to a 22. That stuff causes extreme weight gain. When they take you off of it, it's hell trying to get the weight back off. They put me on Imaran after that. Well, Imaran did my body horribly. I ended up on a walker, bedridden, in diapers, could barely move. My mom and kids had to sit on the side of the bed and feed me because I was extremely sick. I couldn't even open a bottle of water. So when they were at work, at school, I would just have to lay there hungry and thirsty all day because I couldn't get up. I couldn't get around. I just couldn't. So to be back walking again and back moving around again, even though I'm not at 100%, it's a blessing. Um, with the prednisone and with all the different drugs, all the steroids, it caused me to have low potassium. I was in and out of the hospital from that. A lot. Like every other week, once a week, I'm back in the hospital for a few days because of my potassium. I ended up coding twice. For those who don't know what that is, it's code blue. You stop breathing, your heart's done, it doesn't want to participate anymore, and they have to resuscitate you. I went through that 2 times from what I can remember. They put me on a potassium sparing medication, amiloride, that caused seizures for me. They said that's a rare occurrence. I'm not sure, but my body just didn't like it. But having sarcoidosis is definitely a journey. All I can tell you guys is stay prayed up. I'm I'm aware that not everyone believes in God, but whatever higher power you believe in, just stay prayed up. Um, you'll go through depression. You'll go through people distancing themselves from you, you distancing yourselves from other people. You learn who is in your corner. You learn who is not in your corner. You learn sometimes even your siblings don't really care about you. They pretend they do. You talk to them when you talk to them, but not everybody loves you the way they say they do. Definitely learn that during this journey. But I'm okay with that. It makes you a better, stronger person. And I truly believe God gives his toughest battles to the strongest warriors. So it's okay. If you guys have any more questions on how I got diagnosed, some of the other drugs they gave me, I'll probably be doing a video about it coming up soon. I just wanted to stop in, say hey, answer that question for you guys. Any other questions, feel free to email me, sarcoidosistalkwithmaya@gmail.com. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Have a good day, everyone.